Oh, howdy all, grab yourselves a beer, it is time for some Path of Exile, and today we've got one of the Buried Monolith encounters. These are the new Legion-themed encounters that are found in the Delve Mines. It's the only one I've got so far. I have no idea if they're super rare, or if they're moderately rare, or if they're quite common. I'm just going in blind. This is on my level 68, just killed Katava Raider, which is a Herald of Agony based character, using Toxic Rain to trigger Herald of Agony. And Toxic Rain's doing okay damage on its own as well. So, we're just pathing through as per a normal Delve. The changes that they made to Delve have felt pretty good so far, but even then I am still at monster level 60 at the moment. However, being only about level 68, XP still shoots up. Here's the monolith, and this looks like it's just a normal Delve monolith. Okay, so you've completed... So it's just like the ones in maps. I've just completed the encounter, so that means that if I were to wipe on the monolith, I can't get back in. So let's see what we've got here, if there's anything really noticeable. Doesn't really look like it. So here's just an Eternal Chest. I'm not going to get much at all out of this. Really poorly set up for dealing with legions. These monsters basically can't hit me while my Jade Flask is up. It's not true they can't hit me. They do have a chance, but it's pretty low. Oh, and there is still a couple of monsters alive. Alright, so there's nothing extraordinary at all there. It does just look like a normal Legion encounter. And there we go, complete a Legion encounter in the Azurite Mine. Loot is just as it would have been during the Legion League. Nothing outstanding, I believe. And I haven't seen another one yet, so I guess we'll find out whether they're common or not. If you've got any questions though, definitely fire away. Otherwise, hope you have a good one, and I hope you enjoy Blight as much as I have been. I've been really surprised. I thought the league would be good, and I thought it would beat the expectations of people that thought tower defense mechanics don't fit in a game like this, and I'm now more confident than I was before the league started. Oh, howdy all, grab yourselves a beer, it is time for some Path of Exile discussion, and in this video I want to demonstrate what the Blight League encounters are like in practice. This is an Act 8 zone, so it's currently a few hours after league start, and I'm just going to get this one started. So you get 20 seconds for initial setup. You'll see on the minimap here that there's some coming out of here and some coming out of here. All I know is that at least one of them will be a cold monster, so for that reason I'm going to set up a few towers that are fireball oriented, as well as the ones which I found strongest. Now the time's run out because I've been talking, so the monsters will start spawning. They'll appear on the minimap, and these monsters are very, very durable. So you'll see that I'm slowly taking them down, but when the towers hit them, the towers are much more effective than I am. Now there's just been a new fork added. That was what what's her face was calling out about. So I'm just putting down cold towers there. Cold towers slow the monsters, which means that they're in range of the fireballs for longer. And I'm leveling them up when I'm able. At this point I'm focusing on killing monsters with my own attacks as well, and just upgrading what I've already built as I get the chance to. Start taking some pretty heavy damage there. Some of these monsters have attacks that I haven't yet worked out, and that was a success. So the monsters are ran out, and now at this point I get basically rewards similar to in Legion. So there's a chest that could have been anything, and it was trash. This one here is one of the less familiar icons. Oh, that's the oil. Okay, so that's a clear oil. Those oils are pretty rare. I've had 3 of them so far. This one here will be an incubator. Diviner's Incubator, so that's says adds incubated stacked decks to an equipable item. Okay, cool, I'll take that. And this is oils again. Oh, okay, cool. So now I've had 5 oils total. I've done maybe 10 or 12 of these encounters successfully. Anyway, that's just a quick example of what these encounters are like. I'll post up more when I've got some from mapping, but they've been a lot of fun. And people that were apprehensive about the League, the tower defense mechanics work well. Once you're actually in combat, all you're really doing most of the time is just clicking an existing tower to upgrade it, and that's a single click. Oh, howdy all, grab yourselves a beer. It is time for some very early footage from the Blight League, and I'm going to take on Sister Cassia's mission here, where doing this blind, all I've done is seen the information that's been teased. Okay, so we're going to start this encounter, and okay, so I'm just going to go with fire towers everywhere. This is feeling a bit clunky at the moment, but we'll get the hang of it, I think. What's going on here? Why is this, I maybe capped at 2, I'm not sure. Oh no, I can still create more of them. Make a chilling one now. So I can hit them meaningfully as well. That's right, so there's a... Now this is where, yeah, okay, Oh, that's kind of cool. Alrighty, well that's that's just a first attempt at one of these. Managed to succeed at the encounter. Picked up a improvement on burning arrow that I was already using, so that won't go astray. I do need to fix that up so that it's the other way. Yeah, so that's first impressions. It feels a little clunky at the moment, but I'm sure that will improve over time. Oh, howdy all, grab yourselves a beer. It is time for some Path of Exile discussion. Now, I'm putting this video up because Blight League is just about upon us. Possibly it's already started by the time you're watching this. And a lot of you have got questions about what you should play. Well, I've put up a few build guides of my own, but there's plenty of other good places to look around for them as well. So I wanted to go through some of the places that you could find builds for the Blight League. So to start with, there's builds that I've put up myself. By the time that the League goes live, I will have a Cobra Lash Poison Assassin build up. I'll have notes on adapting that to be a Venom Gaia character instead. I'll have my own League starter, which will be a Raider using Herald of Agony. I'll have a Trickster Fireball Ignite build that's been up for a little while, and an oldie but a goodie, Cyclone Pure Physical Damage Slayer. And I'll have links to all of those in the description below. But there's several other great places to check out, and I want to first point out Tarkat. Tarkat is a well-known streamer, considerably more well-known than I am, but undoubtedly there's people viewing me that haven't seen his videos. He's a concise communicator, and he's put together a video that I highly recommend that goes through a whole lot of mine build variations. I highly recommend this video if you are considering playing a Saboteur. And there's also a couple other things in there as well. If you're thinking of playing Essence Drain, again, a whole lot of builds that I couldn't cover myself. And Tarkat knows his stuff about these builds. So I have a link to his video, and definitely have a look at the rest of his channel because he's worth following. Next up, there is Good Guy Gaming's channel. Now he showcases a Champion Archer build, a Juggernaut Herald of Agony build, which takes quite a different approach to the Raider Herald of Agony build that I'll be League starting with, a Pathfinder Scourge Arrow character, a Saboteur Flamethrower Trapper, which will undoubtedly overlap a bit with some of the things you'll find in Tarkat's video, a Hierophant Ice Nova build, and a potentially very expensive, difficult to League start with Necromancer build that uses Poet's Pen and Volatile Dead. Again, excellent video. I'll link to that, and you can find more information by going to his video. After that, we have the Angry Role Player. He portrays himself as a streamer, a YouTuber, and an arsehole. He's certainly very good as a streamer and a YouTuber. watching his video, I don't get a sense that he's much of an arsehole, but anyways, not everyone can be good at everything. He has a great collection of minion build outlines here, where he goes through 10 different approaches to building minions in 3.8 in the Blight League. Highly recommend this video. Next up, we have Lifting Nerd Bros YouTube channel. Now, he takes a selection of starter builds. He's a funny guy. He's compiled five different builds that all have a goal of being fairly easy and effective league starters. And then finally, there is the wealth of information that is the Reddit compiled list of streamer starter builds for Blight League. This will be both builds that people have created as their own starters, and also builds that people are builds that people have put together that they're suggesting other people consider. I'll put a link to that in the video below. In any case, that's all I've got for the moment. This is just a few places that you can go to look for information if I haven't been able to provide a build that is what you're looking for. Hopefully you find it useful, and I hope to see you in the Blight League.